Today we're going to talk about cased images with your first types of photography and how to identify the difference between a daguerreotype, an ambrotype, and a tintype. These were all found in cased images where it's a wooden box embossed with leather, and when you open it up you have the image inside. Now one of these is a daguerreotype, one is an ambrotype, and one is a tintype. These are all a direct positive right on the item. These are in a case. You have the plate of the photograph, you have a mat, you have a piece of glass, and then a preserver that holds it all together. A daguerreotype is actually on a piece of silver, and silver will corrode and tarnish. So that's why they're sealed. And this particular one is the daguerreotype, and it also has like a mirror image. Depending how you turn it, you can actually just like lose the image and it'll just look like a mirror. To tell the difference between an ambrotype and a tintype, they both look identical. It's using the same photographic process. It's just what it is mounted on. An ambrotype, the image is actually on a piece of glass, where a tintype is on a very thin piece of iron, also known as a ferrotype. When you take a magnet to the case, these are covered in glass, and you want to make sure they're covered in glass before you take a magnet to it, but a magnet does not stick to glass. When you take a magnet to a piece of iron, you'll see there is a magnetic charge, as you can see the case moving. Because of the glass, you're not seeing that as much. Daguerreotypes come in a variety of sizes. This is actually a half plate, where with the whole open case would have been a full plate. They're going to come in a variety of sizes, from a half plate to a quarter plate. And this also shows you tarnish around the daguerreotype, showing being that it's on a plate of silver. This is a quarter plate. Again, has a little bit of tarnish. And this little guy is a 1/16 plate. The daguerreotype was out at the same time that paper photography started with salt prints. And the paper photography, it was on a paper negative and wasn't always give you a clear picture. Oftentimes the eyes would not show up in that. So the daguerreotype became a preferred image. Tintypes, it's a little piece of metal, and sometimes they would have a camera that would take up to 16 pictures in one shot, and then you would cut it apart with the shears. They would insert them in paper cards, so you can slip this in a photograph album. But they were also put in cases as well.